Good afternoon. Today is Monday, September 9th, 2013. It's 2:15 in the afternoon, and today I'm going to talk to you about college. So college. I am attending Northern Illinois University, as you all know already, and so far I love it. It's been about 3 weeks come Thursday, and it's definitely the longest I've been away from home so far, besides when I went to Europe, but that's okay with me. I live in Douglas Hall, which is, I think, the oldest hall on campus right now. It's going to be renovated next year, I think. Either renovated or torn down. And I love it because I live on a learning living community floor type thing, and that's called the Foreign Language Residency Program, which I'll talk about later. And the only thing that I hate about Douglas that people in Douglas already know is it is hot. And when I say hot, I mean Douglas does not have air conditioning, because it was built a long time ago, and at this point they would have to pretty much tear apart the whole building to put in air conditioning. So I don't think you can hear it right now, but I have a fan going on in the background, and it's super hot every day. I'm pretty sure if you go outside it'll be cooler than in here. Another thing that I'm personally okay with, but a lot of people are having issues with, are that the kitchens are vegetarian. They're vegetarian, like this is a test year. They're going to try it and see how it works, but so far not very many people like it. I personally like it because I mean, I'm not trying to go full vegetarian, but I'm trying to cut out a lot of meat in my diet, but that's beside the point. And a lot of people think like we should have meat in the kitchen because like it's open to everybody and vegetarians need to get over it pretty much, but I'm okay with it personally. What is Foreign Language Residence Program? The Foreign Language Residence Program, or FLRP, is a program where we all live on a floor together, and everybody on the floor takes a certain language. NIU offers 5 languages for FLRP: Spanish, French, German, Japanese, Chinese. And each language has 1 or 2 native speakers. I know French and Spanish have 2, and German, Chinese, and Japanese only have 1. And we all have to take a class in the language. And since we all live on the floor together, we have special dinners where we sit with our peers in the respective language that we take, and we sit with the native speaker, and we all have dinner together, and we have to talk only in the language that we're taking. So at my table there are 5 German students and then our native speaker, and she is kind of the teacher, or like the mentor almost. And yeah, we can only speak German at the table. We've played games at the table, some really hard games. So yeah, and we go on different activities. Like last Saturday, 2 days ago, we actually went on a cruise in Chicago, which was a lot of fun. We toured Navy Pier. Wouldn't tour it, but we docked at Navy Pier, and we went a little bit around Lake Michigan, and we were taught about the architecture of Chicago and certain like buildings, and we learned about the history of some of the buildings, and I thought that was really cool. And the food was free and really good compared to Douglas food, and I had such a great time. It ended up becoming a little dance party at the end. In a couple weeks we're going to Laredo Taft, which is like a camp almost, and I went there in 5th grade when I was 11, so it's gonna be so much fun to go back. And I am actually making a video right now. I was inspired by another Flirpy, as we call ourselves, to make a video of little snippets of moments that we're doing in Flirp, like funny moments. So I'm going to make a video of that, and I'm going to post it at the end of the school year. Because, I mean, I don't have much content right now. So, you'll see what Flirp is really like in May or June. So, classes. I love all my classes so far. I haven't really been getting that much homework. We had a quiz today in German, but that was it. And I thought the quiz was really easy. There was a part where I was having trouble remembering a way to conjugate a verb. So I probably got that wrong, but oh well. I really like how we get to arrange our classes the way we want to. So on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, I'm done at 1, and on Tuesday, Thursdays, I'm done at 12:15. So that's really cool. And then we have our Flirp dinners, which start at 4 and end at like 5:30. I'm doing a couple clubs. I'm doing the German club, which their first actual meeting is tomorrow, so I'm going to go to that. And I'm also doing Colleges Against Cancer, which is pretty much like they help raise money for cancer awareness, and we will plan the Relay for Life in April. And I might actually make a speech there telling my personal stories with cancer, and I'm really excited for that. But it's going to be a short speech probably because, well, we don't have the time to do a long speech, and I don't really have much to say. So in case you've noticed, this room is pretty quiet. Not much going on. Reason why? I don't have a roommate anymore. My roommate and I got into a little argument, and by little argument I mean screaming match, and it was actually pretty bad. She lives down the hall now, and I have the room all to myself. Oops. Oh, there's my penguin. Say hi to the penguin. Hello, penguin. I'm just gonna take a tour around the room now. Here's the doorway. Oh, there's the back of my head. And then we have outside. And that's pretty much my dorm room. Friends. I have made so many friends since coming to NIU. I made most of them within the first week. And I didn't think I would be able to do that. But with Flirp, I've made so many friends, and even if you're not friends with somebody in Flirp, like, you'll recognize them and you'll just wave hi on the street. And I only have classes with a couple people in Flirp. I think 3 right now that I can think of. I have one in my German class. We just all really like each other, and I couldn't have asked for better friends, because I know that it's only been 2.5 weeks, but I really like all my friends already, and I mean, I'm glad to have them as friends. But I didn't think that I would make this many friends this fast, because before I was in Flirp, I was supposed to live in Neptune Hall, which is in the middle of campus, way off that way, whereas the other residence halls are that way and that way. So they're like all clumped together residence halls, but then you have Neptune Hall, which is way in the middle of campus by like the Home Student Center, and it's far away from the other residence halls, so, and they also do not have air conditioning. But the other residence halls do. I think Gilbert does, but I think Gilbert does, so, and Gilbert's even further that way by like the music performance centers. Alright, so that's really all I have to say right now. I mean, there's not much to say after 2.5 weeks of living somewhere, but yeah, I love it here so far. I love my classes, I love Flirp, I love the friends I've made, and I didn't think college would be this good. I mean, I don't know, I thought it was going to be all stress and super hard, and I know it's going to be, but for right now, it's been great. Stress-free, like, completely. except the screaming match with Merrimack, but not the point. So I will talk to you later. Don't forget to subscribe, and have a good day. I'm so bored right now, and there's this guy weed whacking outside, so I can't really speak. I bet he's really loud too. I am so bored right now, and this man is still weed whacking. So I know it's kind of irrelevant right now, but I just looked up the German verb that I thought I conjugated wrong, and I conjugated it right. So go me. It looks like my lips are orange.